Hi, and welcome to Better Food, Better Mood. This is healthy hairdresser Addie. So thankful to have you in week 1 of my book. Each week you only read one chapter. It has your health tip and then just something to think about and then your recipes for the week. It's very simple. Week 1, the crappier I eat, the crappier I feel. I started to notice mood swings about every 3 weeks, wanting to eat everything in sight. And then sometimes I did. And then I became a real, for lack of a better word, bee, and can't figure out why. What's the deal? So I just talked about how there must have been a time in your life that you might have overeaten and felt yucky. Well, the repetitive cycle of dealing with your emotions with your eating is just the fact that it doesn't heal you, it actually makes it worse. And yes, sometimes we go to that food for numbing us, for celebrating, for being sad, for so many things for me personally. And so then I started to become super aware of the mood I was in after I would indulge in these foods that weren't so great for me. So I talk about that, and then your task for the week would just be is to be aware of how you feel after each meal. Then I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner in here for you, and I'll go over that. A very simple workout for you to do. And that's only if you have the time and you want to. It's more about the food. But every week we have a new workout and then a new little quote. And it's just whether you think you can or think you cannot, you are right. And that's by Henry Ford, and I love it. Think this entire week about how you feel after each meal. That's your task. That's all you do. If you get too much handed to you, you get overwhelmed and then you just quit. And that was my problem. So I wanted it to be super simple. This week for breakfast, it's a whole wheat tortilla, spread some peanut butter or almond butter on it, wrap a banana up in it, and there you go. Unlimited fruits and vegetables. For lunch, it's an avocado cucumber soup. You saute up the ingredients. Takes about 5 minutes to saute them. Add them in a blender to puree it down to a delicious soup. It's super delicious. It's super filling. It takes 10 minutes to make max. You can make a batch for about 2 days if you don't want to make it too far ahead. And if you don't like that, the great thing is you just go in the back and go under lunch and pick something different, okay? And then for dinner, we have beef tips and rice, so 2 pounds of beef tips, and then some Greek yogurt and some ranch seasoning in the crock pot on low for 6 hours. And then you serve over rice. I have cauliflower rice recipe in there for you. I don't eat meat, so I'll do something else for this week. I have alternatives in there as well for a non-meat eater. And so I hope that this helps kind of break it down how simple this book really is. It is the way that I did it. It's not a quick fix. It is not something that's gonna just overnight work for you. But each day when you take a tiny, tiny, tiny step, even if it's just to drink more water, okay? That is all you need to do to get started on your journey, because it is a journey that we must enjoy. There's no finish line. We're not just trying to get to that finish line. We're trying to enjoy ourselves on the way. And if you don't eat food you like, you don't do exercises you like, if you are starving, you're never going to last. So you need to do something realistic. And that is what this book, Better Food, Better Mood, link in the comments, is all about. I really hope that this can be beneficial to you. And please, if you have any questions, reach out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you'll make it a great week. Remember, kindness never goes out of style.